May I be pleased, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, I beg to make a mention for item number 3 since the conducting counsel, senior counsel SP Mata is on leave. Item number 3, Your Lordship. Lordship, if I can come after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Why are you dealing this matter?
Lordship, 2 weeks, senior counsel.
No objection, Your Lordship. No objection, Your Lordship.
Very fast. Huh?
So 1 week, sir. 1 week, Your Lordship.
If parties are not inclined to take up matters, what can the court do?
Yes, Lordship.
On prayer made by the parties, let's this matter after 3 weeks.
I'm not praying, Your Lordship.
On prayer made by...
My Lordship, after 1 week, Your Lordship, because senior counsel will be coming after 1 week.
It is for the discretion of the court
Yes, Lordship.
to see what is required to be taken up.
Yes, Lordship. My
You
sincere
cannot just
apologies,
come
Lordship.
on your own sweet will and say, do this and do that.
My sincere apologies, Your Lordship.
I don't know, pray made by Mr. Yon. Seeking accommodation. Correspondent.
6, Your Lordship.
Not objected to by Mr. the Council of Petitioner. Matter is adjourned. This is matter to 2 weeks.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
May it please Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to make a mention of item number 2, Lordship. Lordship, we are awaiting some documents from the registry on this matter, Your Lordship. I was praying if this
Matter
matter...
also has been adjourned for...
Lordship,
They,
Lordship.
they took time to make the paper book because
Lordship.
they wanted to treat it as an appeal, and because earlier they filed this petition, and we on the first round we decided whether it was revision is maintainable or appeal. So thereafter we said it can be converted to appeal, and so they are given time to make a compilation and a paper book.
Lordship.
Have you prepared paperwork?
Lordship, as per instruction, Your Lordship, I was instructed to inform the court that we are still awaiting some documents from the registry, Your Lordship.
What document from registry?
Uh,
You have to
I'm
go
on
through the
limited
records.
instructions, Your Lordship.
You have to go through the records, prepare the paperwork.
Lordship,
It is, you see, it is at your disposal.
Lordship,
What are we waiting?
Lordship.
After 2 weeks, my lord.
It's you have to realize this is a 2022 matter.
Yes, my lord.
Convict is still in custody.
Convicted in custody. We are not aware, my lord.
Some on limited
Only thing
instructions,
we are aware is
Lordship.
that the sentence was less. That is why they had preferred a revision. So conviction was given on a lesser sentence, and they did not prefer an appeal, saying that there is a bar. So they preferred this revision. So
No,
later
whatever
on,
the case may be, you see, if the conviction is of 2022,
yes,
half the period could have been covered. He would have been entitled to bail.
they have never made any submission on that. to date. Perhaps they must have got bail from the lower court itself because the sentence was reduced. my lord.
Exactly, that's what
Yes,
I want
my
to
lord.
know. On pay made by Mr. the counsel for the petitioner, this is matter after 2 weeks.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to make mention of item number 4, Lordship. So, can the matter come up after 2 weeks, Lordship?
On pay made by Mr. the counsel for the petitioner, this is matter after 2 weeks.
Obliged, Lordship.
Supplementary list, item number 1.
My lord, according to the last order, my lord, we have obtained the case diary, my lord, and relevant pages of statements recorded in the CD has been flag marked, my lord. I may be allowed to place.
What is this case about, Mr. Sheikh?
This is a murder case, Lordship. Mob killing, Lordship.
Okay.
Mob killing, Lordship. Now, Lordship, in this case, what happened, Lordship? one Fulbar Sheikh. He is the VDP secretary of Morasuti village, and the deceased also the resident of the same village. Now, Lordship, the deceased he was a drug addict, Lordship. Then as a VDP secretary, he time and again he tried to make him a good person, Lordship, but he didn't listen. On 28 June 2025, Lordship, then he advised him. There was a little confrontation, Lordship. Then as a result, Lordship, he tried to attack the Fulbar Sheikh VDP secretary. Then on the following day, Lordship, the VDP secretary lost an FIR against the deceased, Lordship. That is at page 17, Lordship. This is the first FIR, Lordship, filed by the Fulbar Sheikh, the VDP secretary of the place.
Page
Page 17, 17.
yes.
My lord, this is written by the VDP secretary, lost by the VDP Fulbar Sheikh. The name of the accused is Aminul Islam, the Phulu Sheikh. This is the deceased, Lordship.
Yeah.
Son of Sons and inhabitant of Morasuti, P.O. Sons. With due respect and humble submission, I, the complainant, do hereby lodge this first information report and stated the following grievances to draw your kind attention for a needful action, please. That, sir, the above accused is a habitual looter and my neighbor, and I am being the VDP secretary of Morasuti. I used to turn him from his anti-social activities, but he does not turn to occur social evils, and in this regards, he made a pre-plan to take revenge upon me, and on 28 June 2025, at around 7:45 p.m., he was hiding with a knife beside the PMGSY road nearest to my residence, and when I have reached at the place of incident during my return from New Bhadbury to home, then he has appeared before me with a knife to murder. But unfortunately, one Sri Moqsedul Qazi was coming after me, and for the presence of Sri Moqsedul Qazi, the above accused has fled away from the place of incidents, for which I got save of my life. It is to be noted that yesterday at midnight, the above accused also thrown stone on the roof of my domestic house to disturb my sleeping, for which one of my daughter-in-law was from sleeping and was seen him with his continued activities of throwing of stones, and when the accused was seen her, then he was disappeared from her vision, and in this regard I have informed the fact to his father, but his father direct replied to kill him, which is unlawful speech, and hence I have become bound to file this FIR. And prior to that, Lordship, there are several FIRs because that theft and looting, and as well as that molestation against the deceased, Lordship. I have enclosed two such FIR, Lordship, but I am not going there. Now, Lordship, on the following day, that is on lost FIR filed on 21st June 2025, when he came to know that the VDP secretary has lost an FIR against the deceased, so he got annoyed and he was waiting and he was searching for the Fulbar Sheikh. Then Fulbar Sheikh, after his evening prayer, Lordship, it was almost 4 to 4:15. After his evening prayer, he was waiting in a shop in the same village, Lordship. Then the deceased appeared with a dao, Lordship, and attacked the Fulbar Sheikh. Then subsequent, Lordship, when Fulbar Sheikh was attacked by the deceased, then Fulbar Sheikh was taken to the nearby CSC, Lordship, that is New Bhadbury, Lordship, and who was accompanied Fulbar Sheikh, Lordship? The petitioner herein, because the petitioner number 1 is the son, the petitioner number 2 is his own brother, and the petitioner number 3 is his cousin brother. They have accompanied the victims, that is Fulbar Sheikh, to the CSC. my lord will find the timing, lordship, at page 21, lordship. The
21.
ty- 21, the type copy will be here. This is the hospital slip, lordship, that issued from the admission slip, lordship. The top is written 21, lordship, then name so and so, date is 21/6/20 so and so, timing is 4:30 p.m, lordship. Immediately after the incident, he was taken to hospital. Now after that, what happened? After the primary treatment, lordship, then he was referred to Gwalpara hospital, and thereafter he was referred to Guwahati, and he was undergoing treatment. In between, lordship, now lordship, on the same day, lordship will find page 25. The incident was reported. Here, after the assault of the victim Fulbar Sheikh by the deceased, the mob attack, the mob of the surrounding area, including the Marasati village, attacked the assailant, that is the deceased, lordship. My lord, that incident was reported in the digital media like Northeast Live, lordship, how the mob have attacked, as well as the print media. My lord, this is a Meghalaya experience on the same day, lordship. Here also they said that the mob, I'll just read, lordship, 3 paper, that is at page 25, lordship, page 25. That is also dated before angry villagers seized and assaulted him, leading to his death. According to sources, Islam, who was mentally unsound, attacked one Fulbar Sheikh with a dao. Following the attack on Sheikh, Islam tried to flee from the spot but was seized by irate villagers who assaulted him while he was trying to make his escape. As a result of the assault on Islam, he suffered deep lacerated wound to his head and other parts of his body, leading to him dying on the spot, just beside Durga Mandir in New Whitebari, before the police could intervene. According to Superintendent of Police, West Garohill Sonso, the situation was brought under control and the mob has dispersed. His case is registered so-and-so, my lord. My lord, the incident happened at around between 4:30 to 5, within half an hour. The police got the information within 5:15, lordship. Immediately police has reached the spot, lordship, and dispersed the mob. That is reported in the digital media, lordship, Northeast Live also, lordship. Now, lordship, on the following day, lordship, my lord will find page 28. That is the timing, para serial number 10, lordship.
Yes.
Date and timing. On the following day, lordship, 2:30 p.m, lordship. Now FIR has been lodged, lordship, against the victim Fulbar Sheikh and all my relatives, lordship. 13 names. My lord will find the FIR in my additional affidavit, lordship, at page. Inadvertently, the FIR was not enclosed in the main bail petition, lordship. Who are the accused, lordship? And we have to see the timing, lordship.
Yes.
Now FIR was lodged by the brother of the deceased. Name of the accused, Sri Mokbul Islam. He is the son-in-law of Fulbar Sheikh.
You are reading?
Page 8, lordship, FIR. In the additional affidavit, lordship.
Okay.
Number 1, Mokbul Islam. He is the son-in-law of Fulbar Sheikh, my brother-in-law. Ikramul Islam, son of Fulbar Sheikh. Imanul Islam, son of Fulbar Sheikh. Then Azul Sheikh Fulbar Sheikh. Taimur Islam, Ali Fulbar Sheikh. Nalu Sheikh Fulbar Sheikh. And Abu Taher, Sriyan Ayam Fulbar Sheikh. Then Golbar Sheikh. This is one of the petitioner here in petition number 2. And Mia Sheikh, late of Nur Hussain. These are the relatives of Fulbar Sheikh. Now Syed Ali is the cousin, brother of Fulbar Sheikh. He one of the petitioners herein. And Bhulu Sheikh, these are all relative, Lordship. And last, Fulbar Sheikh. Even Fulbar Sheikh was also arraigned as accused in the FIR, Lordship. Now, Lordship, in the FIR, they have given the allegation saying that the deceased brother is the informant. He says that all the assailant, they have pre-planned. They came with a bolero in order to kill the deceased. But this is not true, Lordship. Now, within 15 to 20 minutes, Lordship, he reached hospital 4:30. 4:30 to 5, it was not possible. And obviously, Lordship, when such grievous injuries caused to any of the relatives of any persons, the primary concern will be how to save his life. Here, although all have been arraigned, here the petitioner herein, they were not present on the spot. They have taken the victim to the hospital, and throughout the period, they were accompanied the victim, that is the Fulbar Sheikh. Now, 3 main accused, Lordship, has already surrendered. They knew that they were involved. They have already surrendered. And they were inside the jail till now. Now, why they have come before this honorable court? Because they were not involved, Lordship. It is not that all have come. Out of 13, Fulbar Sheikh, he got that bail, Lordship, from the court below, and 3 have already surrendered, and the rest are going to surrender, Lordship. Here these 3, these were not present. These were present with the accused person, with Fulbar Sheikh during the period, Lordship. Now the FIR was lodged subsequently after the incident. Where is the report? Even the SP of the district says that yes, it was a mob killing. It was not a murder by X, Y, Z. Now, Lordship, after this petitioner have approached the honorable court below, Lordship. Now, my Lord will find at page, this is the rejection order, page 34 in my bail petition, Lordship. I'll just, because the court, while rejecting the bail, Lordship, have narrated the facts of the case, Lordship. Page 34, Lordship.
Yes.
Initially, interim was allowed, Lordship. After interim, the matter was heard on 23rd/7/2025. I'll just read the operative part, Lordship. The brief fact of the case as per records is that on this second paragraph, Lordship,
Yes.
that on 21/6/2025, a telephonic information was received from one Sri Harul Islam that one Sri Aminul Islam Bholu Sheikh had attacked Sri Fulbar Sheikh with a dao on his head, and as a result, Fulbar Sheikh sustained head injury. Thereafter, the public, this is not my narration, Lordship, this is the on record. Thereafter, the public says after Sri Aminul Islam and
On the same day.
this is, yes, Lordship, on the same day. Same day. Thereafter, the public says after Sri Aminul Islam and the police officers and police personnel were deputed to the PO. When the deputed police personnel had arrived at the PO, they had tried to rescue Sri so-and-so, but the mob had attacked him and he sustained grievous injuries and the situation went out of the control. More police personnel proceeded to the spot, and after dispersing the mob of more than 500 people at New Whitebury Road near Durga Mandir, the police found Aminul Islam lying unconscious with multiple injuries over his body, and one dao was found near the dead body. Further inquiry by the police revealed that the deceased was reportedly addicted to dendrite. My lord, this is not my saying, this is on record, Lordship. Dendrite, and used to loiter at the area and Fulbar Sheikh had tried to prevent him from doing any anti-social element for which the deceased has targeted Fulbar Sheikh. Case accordingly investigated and the police have suspected the involvement of so-and-so. This was given after the FIR. The name of the involvement were given, whatever the name they put in the FIR, they have given the name here, Lordship. Now, the record says otherwise. There is a case of mob killing. Now why my bail was rejected, Lordship? Because there were so-called some eyewitnesses that these persons were involved in the killing of so-and-so, all 13. That was the reasons for rejecting my bail before the court below, Lordship. My case before your Lordship, here there are 3 petitioners here, Lordship. One is son of the Fulbar Sheikh, one is the brother, another is cousin brother. They were not present at the PO where the incident happened. They were very much present with Fulbar Sheikh. So where is because somebody on the following day put their name does not mean that that reflects their involvement in the incident, Lordship. So my prayer is that since they were not involved, Lordship, so their liberty may be protected by this honorable court, Lordship, by granting pre-arrest bail, Lordship. The affair was after a thought. Now here, out of 13, that Fulbar Sheikh is already been granted bail by the court below, and 3 has already been surrendered long before, Lordship, immediately after the incident. That's my submission.
My lord, I have already given the CD, my lord.
Just a moment. So your case for grant of anticipatory bail was rejected.
Rejected by the lower court.
What are the new grounds you have shown before this court?
My lord, this is the ground we have. They had not approved. This is the concurrent jurisdiction, my lord. I cannot challenge. My lord is wherever. Bail generally we cannot challenge the bail order, Lordship.
We are talking about successive bail application.
No, successive bail application will come, Lordship, if my lord reject from here.
No,
Then
it's not necessary. It involves this same case, same factual situation. You have approached a forum,
yes,
which is of competent jurisdiction.
yes, Lordship.
Thereafter, you have approached, like you said, concurrent jurisdiction.
Yes, Lordship.
If it is concurrent jurisdiction, means it is on the same level. So you have to at least the second time around when you come with an application, there must be some fresh circumstances.
Here, Lordship, what happened? Circumstances means after the interim, Lordship.
Yes.
After the interim.
After the interim was rejected, interim or even after your application was rejected, what happened thereafter? Have the police, tried to arrest you? Have they sent any notice to you? Have they, those are circumstances.
No, Lordship, that is hunting. They are hunting for me. And what happened, Lordship? Before, when bail petition was pending, Lordship, main accused, 3 accused, Lordship. That is why I have said, when the bail petition was pending, main 3 accused were surrendered, Lordship. And they were inside the jail. They are the prime suspect, Lordship. They voluntarily surrendered, Lordship. And after the rejection, the police come to our place, Lordship, to arrest the accused. Since bail after the interim, during the interim period, they were cooperated. They have cooperated with the IO, Lordship. Their statement has already been recorded, Lordship. Now, this is a mob killing, Lordship, obviously, Lordship, and 13 names were put. That too after, and everywhere reported that mob killing, and after the following day, they have filed a belated FIR putting the name, all the relatives of the victim, in fact. Fulbar Sheikh is the victim, and all his relatives were put, even the Fulbar also.
Because according to the deceased, my lord, deceased family, my lord, it is they who were the the person responsible for the death of the this victim, my lord. Although this person must have attacked or as per their statement, my lord, but subsequently because of their leading, the entire episode occurred that this person is deceased now.
My lord,
That is why the police has produced the case diary and the trial court, my lord, and the other
13?
they have found prima facie case, my lord, and they had rejected the bail, saying that prima facie there is a strong case, so it is not a fit case for anticipatory bail, my lord. So my submission is that, my lord, at this stage, my lord, since they are not coming with clean hands, my lord, they have not voluntarily gone to the trial court or cooperated with the IO, my lord, saying that this is the alibi, we are staying there or nothing, so they don't deserve to be.
Now, who was with the...
Yes, sir. Let him finish. You have already. What else do you have to say, Mr. Sengupta?
My lord, the case is very serious, my lord.
No, you have? See, you have attached so many flags here. What do you want to say?
My lord, here, my lord, they are taking the plea, whoever that alibi, my lord, and IO will require to verify all those alibi, and at this stage, it is too premature for them to be granted any anticipatory bail, my lord.
My lord, they can see the video also, lordship. IO can see the video. Because
Who has somebody has captured the whole incident on video?
video, it is in the Northeast Live also given, lordship. It is given in the Northeast Live.
When it actually happened?
Yes, lordship. When the mob given in the Northeast Live. These three persons nowhere found in the... Otherwise...
All that will come in due
Yeah,
course.
only in due course,
you see. Those
But that is
materials,
my submission, my lord.
will be seized.
This all I have
What
to
do you
say,
want to
lordship.
point out from here, Mr. Sengupta?
My lord, here we have flag marked the statements which have been collected by the IO, my lord.
Where is the
And
statement? Page number?
under 161, my lord.
Yeah, where? Page number? You have not page mark.
The page, sorry, my lord, it's not page numbered, only we have flag marked the statements which are collected, my
You
lord.
should have done, you see, to make it convenient. You should have page mark.
Because the IO has not page
look at
marked
this.
the CD.
It's a voluminous,
I'll page mark, my lord.
page mark, not necessarily by pen also. You can just do it by pencil also.
I'll do it, my lord, because I did not mark. It was.
But now it's difficult for me, and you can't lead this court from where the
True, my lord. I'll do the paging, my lord. I may be. They are taking the plea of alibi, my lord, and IO is trying to establish that their involvement is very much strong, and there is a bolero full of people who had went down to the place of occurrence, and there were people having with dao and lethal weapons, which led to the killing of this person, my lord. That is why
15 minutes.
and
15 minutes, lordship. 15 to
and
30
they are
minutes.
denying, and our prosecution is trying to establish that they are responsible for the killing, because it was a pre-planned murder, and the bolero also was taken, and that itself shows the modus operandi of how the entire
you
incident
have to
took
lead
place.
this court to all those
And
all
the
statement
prima
here.
facie, when the police have arrived at the PO, lordship, that is the brief history in the bail order I have read out, lordship. That also police says that 500 people.
You were given interim relief here.
Interim by the, yes, lordship. Then I have cooperated.
No, by that court or by this court?
No, by that. By today, here no interim, lordship.
No interim.
No interim, lordship.
So in the interim, you have appeared before the IO.
I have cooperated.
Your statement was
Yes,
noted.
lordship. Yes, lordship. I have all fully
Mr.
cooperated.
Sengupta, where's
lordship.
that statement?
I have cooperated.
My lord, in this petition, my lord, page number 35, it is reflected in the order itself, my lord. Page number 35 of the petition, where it has been indicated by the Sessions Court, my lord, that on careful perusal of the CD, this court has reason to believe that there is a prima facie case against the petitioner.
No, where is their statement?
Statement during the...
Accused persons coming by a bolero and even got ready to ambush the deceased, as
the
per the
narration of that.
eyewitness narration in the above mentioned petitioner, my lord. This has been noted by the court which has rejected the earlier bail application, my lord. Page 35.
This was the narration of the FIR.
So IO is also trying to establish the very same version of this case, my lord. They are taking the plea of alibi that they were not present, but the involvement of Bolero and the number of peoples, my lord, it will take some more time for the investigating agency to ascertain.
This Fulbahar, he has not applied for.
He got bail from the lower court below, Lordship. Here, I have enclosed the final order, Lordship.
My lord, there is
That
a
is last
statement
page,
given by
Lordship.
one Mokul Islam, my lord. Of course, my mistake, my lord. I did not give the page number, my lord. Mokul Islam, age 26, my lord, which is
Yes, surrender.
his statement. His statement gives a very good narration of the entire incident, my lord.
Where is it?
My lord will kindly allow me to assist because the page numbering is not there. I am unable to refer.
Either page or in this flag, you could have given flag
Yes, my
1,
lord.
2, 3, 4. You just note, you just put a mark there.
It gives a narration of the incident, my lord. Because it's not the amount of witness. At least
There are 3 out of 3. 1 is son-in-law and 2 are the son of Fulbahar Sheikh.
Okay.
Surrendered, Lordship. They didn't apply for anticipatory bail.
Who?
That 3 accused who have surrendered. That
Okay,
is
no, we are
son-in-law and other 2 son of the.
And they have been released on bail.
No, Lordship. They are inside the jail still.
But the petitioner has been, Fulbahar has been.
Fulbahar, he was not arrested. He moved anticipatory bail. Then his bail was made absolute, Lordship.
Yes, Mr.
my lord. My lord, may I read it, my lord?
Please.
My name and address is stated above. I am Rajmistri by profession on 21/6/2025 I come to know that from my nephew that Sri Habibul Islam, age 12, that my father-in-law Sri Fulva was assaulted by one Aminul Islam and admitted to New Bhaitbari CHC with his grievous head injuries. On receipt of the information, I took a lathi and searching to Aminul Islam with intention to give him a lesson. Later on, I come to know that he was taken shelter in the house of one Sri Mokleshwar Rahman in the village of Baitbari, 500 meters from Kundargaon Road. I rushed to the spot alone with Lathi and found Sri Aminul Islam was hiding himself in a room of the house of Sri Mokleshwar Rahman and locked the door from inside the room. There were many people gathered outside the boundary of the house, myself also waiting for him. After some time, police party from Rajabaja arrived on the spot and took out Aminul Islam from the house and was coming at the road. Immediately, by taking a chance as much as used my force, I hit him on his head by my lathi from his backside. Immediately, my brother-in-law Ekramul Islam, who was present there with carrying a dao, by which he assaulted on the head of Aminul Islam. Thereafter, Sri Razizul Islam hit him by a rod. Sri Taimur Islam Sheikh hit him by lathi. Nalu Sheikh was carrying a lathi, but whether he beaten or not, I could not say. Imanul Islam was present there, but he did not assault to Aminul Islam. Instead of he shouted us not to beat him. Regarding other named accused persons, I was not seen them on the spot. Therefore, I could not say anything about them. After committed the crime, I ran away from the spot alone at 30 to 40 meters away. I threw away my lathi by which I assaulted Aminul and straight away ran towards Old Birdberry and stayed in a jungle for the time being. I went to Guwahati, Bangaghar, where I stayed with my friends. Some of them fled away by a vehicle Bolero pickup. Thereafter, by my advice of my father-in-law, Sri Fulbar, I come to Rajabala police station and surrendered myself from Rajabala.
That is why these are the main person. They have admitted one. Where is
My lord, the entire episode is such thing happened with such a large gathering, my lord. Now to say that who is who, what role has been played, my lord, who has hit the lathi, that is very difficult, and it is too much premature at this stage to
But
give him the.
he said
He is admitting, but I am saying that the
was
narration
there,
of the.
all are inside the jail.
you see, if you read the statement,
Yes, my lord.
he was on the spot.
He was on the spot.
He saw the police taking the deceased from
Yes,
the house. Then he naturally, you see, that reaction is there, that emotion is there, whatever, and he hit. That's what he said.
Yes,
He
my
hit
lord.
the deceased with lathi.
Lathi.
Somebody
dog.
else. In fact, he has named those persons.
He has named those
who are,
people.
Exactly. Who were involved. Of course, he never said how many people were there.
How many total is not
but-
narrated?
We don't know. You see, who actually, apart from these people, it means that there are nobody else who have assaulted the deceased, because nothing is said about others. He said only one person who tried to stop them.
Yes, my lord.
So he is also out. I mean, that is prima facie.
Yes, my lord.
And who, all the three lordship who have
And these
taken the
three,
name,
yes, they were not named also.
they are inside the jail.
No, this petitioners here, they were not named here.
No, lordship, no.
No, their name does not appear according to this statement.
That is
also.
why I am saying, lordship, they are not.
According to this statement, my lord, their names does not appear.
Where?
No, their names does not appear, my
This
lord.
is not appearing.
So I am not.
So that's why you see now.
I don't want to impute anything, my
what
lord.
the court would like to do is at least go through the report of the IO to see that in his investigation he has found that apart from this person, these also there.
This what is the role of these
Is
petitioners?
it there?
No, my lord, it's not there. Direct evidence to that effect has not been collected against.
That is why I am saying, lordship, all the sons of Fulbhar Sheikh implicated. At least somebody has to be with Fulbhar Sheikh. They will not hunt for. That is why I am saying everything was happened when Fulbhar Sheikh was brought to the hospital. After he was brought to the hospital, then the incident happened, lordship.
Yes, we cannot place them the crime.
That is why I said that main assailant, they have surrendered voluntarily. They knew the act. We have done the act. The act also informed the police, and the record also says that police has immediately reached.
I leave it to the discretion of this honorable court, my lord. My lord will kindly examine the.
So, Mr. Sheikh, tell me, the first incident happened on 21st.
No, Lordship,
No,
the
when-
incident of assault of
No,
Sri Fulbahar Sheikh.
no, not that.
Oh.
Before that, when he, he accosted, or rather he scolded.
Yes, Lordship.
Deceased. When was it?
That was
On
on the 20th, Lordship.
20th.
20th, Lordship.
20.
20, Lordship.
20 month is which month?
June 2025, Lordship, yes.
2020.
And even prior to that
Okay,
also.
So 21. What happened on 21?
Then on 28, Lordship, evening time, Lordship, at 7:45, he tried to attack Fulbahar Sheikh, Lordship. Then on the following day, 21 June 2025, Fulbahar Sheikh lost an FIR.
Lodge of fire. Yes. Yes. Then
When the FIR was lost, morning, Lordship,
Yes.
like before 12, Lordship. Then when he came to know that Fulbahar Sheikh has lost an FIR against him regarding the previous incident, then he got infuriated, Lordship, and he was searching for Fulbahar Sheikh. Now Fulbahar Sheikh, in the village there is a mosque, Lordship.
so in the evening
Evening, yes, Lordship.
he attacked Fulbahar Sheikh.
Fulbahar Sheikh. That is within time, Lordship.
So after he was attacked, Fulbahar Sheikh was taken to hospital.
Hospital 4:30, Lordship. Evening prayer, Lordship, it happens 4:20 to 4:30. Immediately after,
Then
Now-
next day, that is on 22nd.
Lordship,
That is on 23rd.
23rd.
23rd. That mob.
No, Lordship.
23rd.
No, Lordship.
When?
Fulbahar was taken to hospital 4:30, Lordship.
4:30.
Within 4:30 to 5, Lordship.
Okay. On 21.
On the same day, Lordship, 21st.
Okay.
That is the statement of the on record, Lordship. Because police got an information, telephonic information
4:30.
to 5
Incident happened at this on the.
between this period, Lordship.
Okay.
And police got the information for 5:15.
5:15. And the actual mob violence took place at
Between that 4:30 to 5:15, Lordship.
but they said the police were already there.
Yes, Lordship. That is
So
the
it happens in the presence of the police.
police. Yes, Lordship. Police, Lordship. Maybe timing, maybe 5-10 minutes, because Rajawala and Bhaitbari not far, Lordship. 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, Lordship, distance. Although they have mentioned 5 kilometers, it's not 5 kilometers because Morashati is 5 kilometers.
Okay.
But the incident happened at New Bhaitbari, Lordship.
What Mr. A.K. Sheikh, the counsel for the petitioner, who has submitted that.
Petitioner number 1 is this one.
Who has submitted that? One person by the name of Aminul Islam, a resident of where? What is his residence?
Morashoti, Lordship. Same village. with
Morasoti
Fulbahar.
is said to be involved in various offences like theft, burglary, assault, etc. Since he is known to be addicted to drugs, for which several FIR have been registered against him for his involvement in anti-social activities. it is also the submission of the learned counsel that the father of the petitioner number 1, Shri Ful Bahar Sheikh SK of the same village, had reprimanded him for such activities and has encouraged him to lead a decent life. However, the said Aminul Islam, being offended by such advice, had got being offended, that's advice. Attempted to cause bodily harm to the said Shri Ful Bahar, who is incidentally also the secretary of the BDP of the village. This this incident took place on 26/20/25 at about 7:45 p.m. and it was only on the intervention of one Shri Moksedul Kazi that Shri Ful Bahar Sheikh was saved. In this regard, Shri Ful Bahar had lodged an FIR on 21/6/2025 against the said assailant. Next, again, being infuriated by the lodgement of such a FIR, he said Aminul had on 21/6/2025 waited late in wait for Shri Ful Bahar Sheikh, who was at a shop near a mosque, and when Shri Ful Bahar came out, he was attacked by the said assailant, resulting by a sharp-edged weapon, resulting in grievous head injuries, for which he was immediately taken to Bhatibari or Bhatbari?
Bhaitbari, BHAIT.
Here you said Bhati.
Bhaitbari,
Bhatbari says
BHAIT,
for medical treatment. This incident also happened before within 4 o'clock, isn't it?
This is between 4:15 to 4:30, Lordship.
Between 4:15 to 4:30.
Evening prayer after evening.
Okay. Next. Immediately on coming to learn of the assault on Ful Bahar, his sons and relatives got agitated and when looking for the said animal. So I will full more, no. And on coming to know where he was put up, they immediately went to the. He was in the house of which house, you said? The animal was in which house at that point of time?
No, Lordship, this is the prosecution version, Lordship.
Or prosecution version?
Yes, because his dead body was found near that PSC, that is Bari Durga Mandir, Lordship.
Okay.
That was the prosecution who killed the that
But
deceased, Lordship.
it is your
No, Lordship.
one of your party who has said this, who has given this statement.
No, Lord. Yes. He has inside the jail. Yes, one of the accused, Lordship.
So we'll go by his version. He said that he was in the house of Shri
Yes, his name is
Mokhleshwar Rahman.
Rajiul. His name is, Lordship.
This is Mokul Islam.
Yes, Mokul Islam. He is number 1.
So he said that he found this animal Islam in the house of Shri Mokhleshwar.
Yes, that is not my statement, but this is the statement one of the accused, Lordship. Yes, Lordship.
So you will not say that.
Yes, Lordship. Because this is the prosecution version, Lordship.
And I mean Islam. I don't know.
My Lord, I'll just interrupt here. This is not my submission, Lordship, because he is the son-in-law, Lordship.
Who's the son-in-law?
That the Mukul who has narrated the.
Okay, son-in-law.
He is the son-in-law. Yes.
Son-in-law
of Pulvar Sheikh. Yes. And they were looking.
Okay.
They were looking, not the petitioner in this case, Lordship.
What is your version?
My version is that immediately when the incident of attack to Pulvar Sheikh, then as a son and elder, two other the brothers, so we have taken to Pulvar Sheikh to the hospital, Lordship. Yes. Then so far as other accused, Lordship, that Ikramul, then Inamul, some of my brothers and even my brother-in-law, some of the sons of the Pulvar Sheikh and the son-in-law, they were looking for the, as per the prosecution version.
That's all.
Yes, they will not the petitioner here in Lordship.
I'm not saying. I'm saying it's your submission.
Yes, Lordship.
See, you are narrating what is there
yes,
on the court.
Lordship.
So this is the story.
Yes, Lordship.
That you see, naturally you will know.
Yes, Lordship.
Even though you're a petitioner, you will know.
Yes, Lordship.
That these are the person who went to the house of where this animal was staying.
Lordship.
And thereafter that incident happened.
Lordship.
So I'm not saying that you are there or not there. That's a different thing.
My Lord.
It is just to get the picture straight. Who was at that point of time in the house of one Shri Mokhleshwar Rahman. Since then, a number of people gathered around the said house. And at that point of time, a police party from Rajawala came to diffuse the situation. And in that process, they took animal Islam to escort him from that house. On the road, while walking on the road, some of the relatives of Pulbahar and others assaulted the animal, as a result of which assaulted him by raining lathis blows on him, etc. As a result of which he sustained injuries. He died on the spot, sustaining grievous injuries and died on the spot. Next. In this regard, an FIR was lodged by the relative of the deceased on 22/6/2025, and the same was registered as, what is the case number?
Rajabala PS case number 15, Lordship. 15/2025.
Rajabala PS case number 15/2025 under section 103 and bracket 2 BNS. In course of investigation, next one, 3 of the alleged persons, 3 of the persons who have allegedly assaulted the deceased have surrendered before the police, and the police are now on the lookout for others who are said to be involved in the incident. Next, as such, the petitioners herein, being relatives of Shri Fulbahar, apprehending imminent arrest in connection with the said case, have approached this court. It is the submission of the, it is a further submission, for the submission, it is the further submission of the learned counsel that the petitioners are not involved in the incident, when actually they were present with Shri Fulbahar, who was at that point of time being treated at the said Bhadbari CHC. Accordingly, next one, this petition has been filed with a prayer for grant of anticipatory bail. However, if granted bail, the petitioners are willing to cooperate with the investigation or to abide by any condition to be imposed by this court. Next, per contra, Mr. S. N. Gupta, additional PP, has submitted that the fact that there was it was a case of mob violence and lynching of the deceased Animul Islam cannot be denied, and also the fact that several of the attackers who have assaulted the said deceased are also relatives of Shri Fulbahar is also a fact. The case being serious in nature, it would be but proper for the investigation to be allowed to be carried with to be carried out by the IO without any hindrance to the said process. Next, it is also the submission of the learned additional PP that the petitioners, all these three petitioners have filed that before the trial court.
Yes, Lordship.
Petitioners herein have also previously approached the learned sessions judge, West Garo Hills Tura, with similar prayer for grant of anticipatory bail. However, the learned session judge, by order dated 23/7/2025, no, is this 23/7 order?
23/7, yes, Lordship. This is the rejection order.
But this is in bail application, not in anticipatory bail.
This is anticipated, Lordship. The content is
This is case number BA
they
90.
put, even in the next also
That page 34, isn't it?
Fulvar Sheikh also they have put like bail application number. Next order, Lordship. Next annexer.
37.
Yes.
The number
Under section 482, Lordship.
Counter page 34.
482. Here also 482, Lordship.
Yes, anticipatory.
In that 23rd 7 order also 482, Lordship, under
No,
section.
but this is only with regard to this Fulvar.
Now here also 34 also, my Lord will kindly see.
34 is,
Page number 34.
oh, same date.
Yes, Lordship. Gole so-and-so, application under section 482, Lordship.
Yeah, okay.
482 of
So,
BNS. Yes.
wrong.
Yes, Lordship. Because the nomenclature they should have put AB.
It should have been AV.
AB, yes, Lordship.
Kunum to? Had rejected their prayer. Observing that there is prima facie case against the petitioners, as there are eyewitnesses who have seen them attacking the deceased with lathi, dao and dagger. And such weapons of assault having been seized by the police. The case being very serious in nature, therefore the bail, the prayer for grant of anticipatory bail was rejected. Next, the learned PP has submitted that the situation has not changed and that, as has been submitted, investigation is underway. Next, it is also the submission of the learned additional PP that many of the witnesses have testified to the fact that the said incident has actually happened and that the deceased was killed as a result of mob violence. The learned additional PP has led this court to the statement of one Sri Mukul, Mokul, Islam, who in his narration of the incident before the police which was recorded in the CD had stated that has stated the case and the facts of the case as has been mentioned herein above. This the said Mukul Islam has also narrated his role in the said episode by stating that he was actually the first person to have attacked the deceased with a lathi when the police had brought him, I under bracket, Aminul Islam, from this house of Shri Mokles Sur Rahman. He has further named a few persons who, according to him, have also assaulted the deceased, and that this person, under bracket, Mukul Islam, has since surrendered before the police in connection with the said case. Accordingly, it is a submission of the Learned Council, Learned PP, additional PP, that in view of the serious allegation made and the nature and gravity of the offence committed, the role of the petitioners herein, role of the petitioner herein being required to be further investigated. Therefore, at this point of time, it is prayed that this petition is devoid of merit and the same is liable to be dismissed. This court has considered the submission made by the parties. Facts as stated above need not be repeated. Suffice it to say that this is a case of mob violence in which the deceased Aminul Islam was assaulted by a number of persons, as a result of which he sustained severe injuries and succumbed to his injuries at the place of occurrence. In this regard, any fresh case registered here, or Mr.
My lord, no fresh case.
No.
Not
So this is in continuation of that that FIR. No. Oh, that okay. Because FIR was filed after his death.
Yes, my lord.
And before that, SP has got the information, and SP also.
Yeah. Kunum to ko? In this regard, as has been pointed out, an FIR was lodged and a case and a police case was registered. It has been submitted at the bar that 3 persons, including Shri Mukul Islam, have since surrendered themselves before the police and were arrested in connection with the said case. Next. According to the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, there are about 500 person 500
That is
person
the on record.
present at the place of incident at the time when the said incident occurred. Though only a few persons have been named to have been actually involved in the said incident, the role of others, including the petitioners herein, has to be ascertained so as to know their involvement and complicity in the matter. Next. At this point of time, there is no direct evidence as to whether the petitioner herein were present at the PO or that they had a part in the said assault of the victim. Accordingly, on this ground alone, this court is inclined to give them the benefit of doubt. Next, the fact that they are apprehending arrests is also apparent in view of the facts and situation as has been depicted here and above. Accordingly, this petition is hereby allowed. The petitioners are next hereby allowed. Next, in the event of their arrest, the petitioners are directed to be released on bail on the following condition. Same condition.
Yes, my lord.
Bill will be set at 50,000.
50,000.
One surety of like amount.
Mass.
This is court's copy, or should I give it back to you?
My lord, I will read. Court's copy, my lord. I have Xerox it, my lord, one set. And,
Mass.
Okay.
From the Lilius, item number 1.
Please, Your Lordships, as per Your Lordship's last order, we were to submit a status report on it. Unfortunately, that has not come through. We just received this morning, my lords. My colleague has received this via WhatsApp. It's not very clear. May I just read, my lord?
Yeah.
Sir, with reference to the subject cited above and as per your direction, I am to inform you that a preliminary verification of land documents was conducted and report is enclosed herewith. However, verification vis-a-vis the physical position of landowners is ongoing. However, due to the current monsoon season, it is physically impossible to cross over Shela Umiam River to verify the status of land holdings. In this regard, I am to request you to kindly allow the office till autumn October until the water levels of the river and streams recede to complete the exercise. Further, the assistance of the revenue field staff from the office of the Deputy Commissioner of Revenue is sought. So we can obtain a
No,
slightly better copy.
What does this mean?
So apparently they are trying to conduct some sort of a physical inspection with regard to verifications of different border pillars, and that is not possible due to this is what they have said. This is their instruction as recent as this morning.
But what is required is to verify the papers.
Correct. And also the area, my lord. From what I understand, the verification has to be done on the basis of the demarcation and the pillars that have been erected. So perhaps that's what they mean. And this is what is pending. But as far as the writ petition is concerned, I think, my lords, if I understand correctly, my affidavit is sufficient to address the concerns raised in the writ petition. If your lordship may hear the writ petition next week or as any date is convenient to your lordship, we filed our affidavit. They need to file their rejoinder.
In fact, we're waiting for the status report.
See, status report
Your lordship will see
looks
the
very,
directions given by the trial court.
looks very vague.
I'm aware, my lords. I'm aware. This is not helpful to us as well. They've been dragging their feet on this matter. We've written several letters. My colleague has written.
A proper report will be filed before the honorable court, indicating as to what is the current stage, as to what steps has been taken by the collector.
But this is the physical
Yeah, but you
difficulty
see,
that they've
whatever the
indicated.
case may be,
My lords.
you have to go. You see, you have to go back to the basics.
Lordship, yes.
That is to ascertain which holdings belong to whom, papers, all the
My lord.
land documents, etc., etc.
My lord.
Then where you stand. So that has to, that exercise has to be carried out.
My lordship.
That's what they're trying to do, if I'm not mistaken. But that should have been done long time ago.
Long time ago.
In fact, as per this direction, they should have been done. We've actually spoken to them. Nothing is coming forward from them. And this is a great difficulty that we find, trying to get instructions from the department.
But they should have records with them.
Lordship, they have records, but this inquiry, which was contemplated by the order, that I don't know why there's been such a huge delay. They're not being able to explain this. And they
these
keep saying the
directions
officers
been
have
passed
been
since
changed, the
2019.
officers have transferred. But that can't be an excuse. We've written very strong letters to the department that this can't be. We are facing a very difficult time to answer the court. So this is the most recent update that they've given us, my lord.
Of course, you see, the court would be very reluctant to pass any direction as regard the the process that is, or rather the administrative affairs of the department. If required, as a last resort, maybe an independent inquiry may be directed.
Lordship, correct.
But I don't think at this point of time it's it's wise. But that would be interference with their official duties, which they ought to have done, but they are not.
Correct.
Doing. That's number one. Number two is when all these things are sorted out, then you will know where your position stand.
Correct.
Whether you are required to be compensated, whether your land is acquired, not acquired, all those things will come.
Lordship.
But I am surprised that the collector has no records of all these proceedings.
No, but whatever is there, we've already enclosed along with our affidavit. This is in terms of the direction of the special court. I don't know why they've taken so long to do this, and especially after a writ petition has also been filed. We are not very happy. We've expressed our displeasure as well to the department because it's difficult for us to come and explain to the court if we don't have proper records, my lord. Our instructions are very basics. We are not being able to address half the issues that are coming up before this court. So this is the most recent update that they've given us. And my lords will see 27th August 2025. We received it this morning.
Yes, today is 28, 29.
29th. We could have otherwise filed an affidavit to bring this on record. The difficulty is she received it over WhatsApp this morning.
How will this help also?
Exactly, this does not help. Now they say that they want the water levels to recede so that they can cross over the river and conduct inspection with regard to the rest of the lands. Now we'll have to basically call them and try and figure out what they exactly mean by all of this.
You see, that it means
directions are quite clear.
it means no survey was conducted earlier.
My lord, yes. As per the directions, yes, no survey.
No, if no survey was conducted,
Because the directions given by the trial court, my lord, was to verify as to the claims and the counterclaims of the parties.
Exactly.
Yes.
No, so what your lordship said in the second line, a preliminary verification of land documents was already conducted. Now what is remaining is a verification, physical verification of the lands.
on the basis of the land documents.
Lordship. Because some of the lands may have crossed the border. Now, there are also writ petitions pending where some people are agitating with the state government that you've drawn a boundary line without consulting us. Some of our lands have fallen to the other side, have gone beyond the state. So these are concerns that they've raised in land acquisition proceedings.
Yeah.
Now, here for that, verification is absolutely necessary. Now, the only concern that I have is that there is a delay.
Come again, what is your prayer here?
They claim that there has been a lapsing of the provisions of the old act and they should be paid compensation under the new act.
My lord, can you have her page 10? Lordships, can you have the relevant at page 11? To pay release the amount of land compensation payable to the petitioners and the legal heirs of so-and-so in respect of the land acquired by the government, and or to direct the respondent authorities to initiate fresh land acquisition proceedings in terms of provisions of the new act. Now, my lord, yes, subsequently they have filed an affidavit bringing on record the award, which initially we stated that there's no award, but during the pendency of the proceedings we found that there is an award passed by the collector. Now, my lord, your lordships will kindly have page 96 of the writ petition.
What may have been passed?
Yes.
May have been passed by
My
the
lords.
collector, but whether the you see now we have to ascertain whether proceeding under section 4, 6, 9, 11, etc.
All of that was complete.
Completed, my lord.
It's attained finality with the
That
award.
means your name.
My name is reflected, my lord.
reflected.
Because, my lord, here what has happened is that the collector, while referring the matter before the reference court, without verifying, without ascertaining, yes. Because your lordships kindly have again the order, the directions.
See, that exercise should, again, I'm
My
repeating
lords.
myself, should have been at the first instance to ascertain.
Yes.
If you have been, you see, you have been named as one of the beneficiaries, it has to be ascertained whether this is the land, this is your land, this is the schedule, and these are the land documents to, to verify that you are the landowner, and that's all. That's what you want.
Lordship. May I just submit, my lords?
Then you
In
have to-
terms of their prayer, the prayer is twofold, in alternate. The first is to release the amount of land compensation as per the award, perhaps. And the second is to close these proceedings and to reinitiate proceedings under 2039. This was under the impression that there was no award. Now that there is an award, we fall under those exceptions laid down by the Indore judgment. In view of that, what remains is the first prayer. So, what I would submit, my lords, very humbly, that lordships may direct us to complete the entire exercise and release the compensation within a time-bound manner. I think that should be sufficient. That will address their concern. Instead of awaiting the outcome of all of this, if your lordships give a time-bound direction, they will have to complete it. Because the award is already there.
Yes.
Is that okay with you?
Let's see instructions on this. My lord, grant me some time to see the instructions on this, whether
What he
this
said is,
aspect.
you see, that is, it sounds logical.
I understand your logic, but just give me some time, my lord, a week's time.
Because if your apprehension as far as the award is concerned, that has been dispelled by this affidavit.
This affidavit, my lord.
So now, again, you see, since I have not gone through the papers, I was asking you whether your name figures in the list of those interested person or landowners, whatever.
Yes, yes.
Mine
There's
is
no
bigger,
dispute with that.
Yes. Is there any objection from your side as far as the area of land concerned? That also you have no objection.
My lord, here,
Because you see, in the
yes.
proceedings, like I said again, I'm repeating myself, the name of the landowner or interested person, the area of the land, that is material.
Correct.
So if that is not, under objection, then the next step is the award.
The award.
Once the award is made, the money is given to you. You receive it under protest or otherwise, that's up to you.
Yes.
But that stage has not come here.
No, I would say once the award is there, in case they're still unhappy with the award, whether it may be to inadequacy or a payment to the wrong person or with regard to the measurement of the land, they have the right to file an application under Section 18 seeking a reference.
Exactly, that's what I
So
said.
in their case, I don't think it's a case where they filed a reference. That's not their case. So they're otherwise okay with the award. Now the only question is the release. Their grievance is they've not released the money. And the state stand is we're not releasing because there are claims and counterclaims. That's the only thing. Now, the special court had rightly directed you release the compensation or conduct or complete the entire exercise of verification and re-verification as early as possible. Here, my lords, the state is at fault. They've not completed it, which is why I was only submitting. My lords may give a direction to complete the entire exercise within a time-bound manner.
No, only this issue will just give me a week's time. I'll just see instruction.
No difficulty.
You see, yes, I think we are clear on that. If that is the case, then the government will, embark on that exercise as expeditiously as possible. And then matter will be settled. Because, like you rightly said, you see, there are two ways that the court, that the government can proceed. Firstly, if there's any, if the award at all is being accepted by you, and you're not, okay, let's put it this way, you're not satisfied with the amount, and you file an application for reference under 18, that's one thing. Alternatively, if there is dispute as far as title, ownership, whatever is concerned, then the proceeding under Section 30 will come. So this is the old act, isn't it?
Yes,
Old
old
act.
Anyway, 1 week.
A week's time. Well, in the meantime, the status report also may be kindly furnished.
I'll supply a copy. I'll give you this one. You can take this.
Then, Mr. Sen, I think what you said is correct. File it by way of an affidavit.
Lordship, I'll file it by way of an affidavit. We'll file it on Monday. Lordship.
Mr. S. Sen, G, has submitted that. A communication dated 27 August 2025 have been received. A copy of a communication dated 27 have been received, wherein the status report as regard the issue concerned in this petition has been filed by the Block Development Officer Shira Munaganj, CNRD, Block Sora, to the Additional Deputy Commissioner and Revenue, Sora Civil Subdivision. However, as to the contents of the same, the Leonard GA has submitted that he may be allowed, that state respondent may be allowed to file the same by way of affidavit, since it would be material to the adjudication of the matter herein. Next, Mr. T. Sangwa, the counsel for the petitioner, has also sought for some time to seek instruction. What instruction would you seek?
Only with regards, my lord.
Nothing is required of you at this point of time. So you will just wait.
Your lordship, sir.
So I point out, Mr. T. Sangwa has also submitted that, such being the case, this matter may be heard on the next date. has prayed for. Allowed to affidavit. Accordingly, the state respondent is allowed to file the said affidavit with copy to the petitioner, with advance copy to the petitioner herein, who may file a response to the state if so decide. We'll give you 2 weeks time then.
Lordship.
This is matter to 2 weeks.
Oh, Lordship.